What is up, Soul Fam? It's Sandal from Substance Over Style, and welcome to a new video. Okay, so what does it mean when he says you're too good for me? So I was having this conversation with a girl on my Instagram after I posted a meme saying, you know, when a man says you're too good for me, believe that shit and keep it moving. And we started DMing, and she said that she was having this problem in her relationship. So I want to go over like two possible scenarios of what this actually means when someone says this to you, and it's slightly different depending on whether you're just dating the person casually or whether you're in a serious committed relationship. Now, okay, if you're just dating the person casually, this person is trying to let you know and be prepared for the fact that he is probably not going to be able to give you what you want. So saying you're too good for me can kind of also, in my experience, I've also heard similar rhetoric like, you know, I'm not a good guy, or I'm a see you next Tuesday. That's one that I've heard as well, where he's trying to let you know that if you're a nice girl who's looking for a serious relationship, or that's what he assumes that you are, just to let you know that you're basically unwittingly entering into a contract. Remember, I talked about contracts in my last video. If you decide to continue with him, that he's not going to be able to give you that nice, serious, committed relationship because he's possibly just a scoundrel who wants to sow his wild oats, or he's going to keep his options open, basically. So that's what it can mean if you're just dating. If you're already committed and in an exclusive relationship, this is quite an emotionally manipulative tactic. And I'm not saying that the person who's doing this is consciously aware that they are being emotionally manipulative, but it generally comes from low self-esteem, insecurity on his part. And what he's doing is he's put you up on a pedestal, and he's trying to get you to bring yourself down off that pedestal. So he's basically trying to get you to accept less than what he knows that you're worth, in order to make him feel comfortable in the relationship that he's going to try and get you to just lower your standards in some way. So, you know, whether that's your standards in terms of like looks, maybe you're a person who likes to look your best, and you know, in this particular case with this person that I was discussing, the guy was self-conscious about his body image. So maybe if you're a person who previously, before you got into the relationship, likes to make the best of yourself, maybe he would like you to kind of tone it down a little bit, like maybe not make yourself up when you go out, maybe stop going to the gym, you know, that kind of thing, or accept less in terms of, you know, just investment in a relationship. Or even, and this was something that, you know, in my discussion with her seemed to be you know, a manifestation of this problem, to try and lower how you show up in the relationship in terms of your treatment of him. So it can actually cause you, if you continue to enter into this type of contract, instead of showing up as a high value partner who treats your partner with equal respect and consideration and kind of, you know, a loving energy, it can cause you to actually treat your partner with disdain. So you're basically bringing yourself down to his level in the way that you treat him. And you can find yourself in a really toxic situation, in an abusive relationship with you as the abusive partner. And I'm not saying that this is conscious on either part, you know, sometimes these things, these dynamics can play in very kind of unconscious ways. But nonetheless, it's, you know, relationships always need to be about balance and about energetic exchange. So if he's wanting to bring you down to his level, there's something in you that believes that, you know, there's a part of you that also feels not good enough for a healthy relationship, because this is something that I wanted to ask her, but I didn't actually get to, because, you know, I sometimes feel like where this dynamic is at play, it involves you confronting some truths that you might not really be ready to face. And one of those is there's a part of you that actually feels like maybe you're not good enough for either him or somebody who is good enough for you on paper, whether that's in terms of looks or social status or any of those things that we, you know, deem as being sexual marketplace value. And it could be something as simple as, you know, you don't feel emotionally healthy enough for a relationship, so you hold on to this person and you keep on lowering your standards in order to make them feel comfortable, because you don't actually feel like your value is high enough to be with somebody who is better looking or, you know, more successful or whatever it is that, you know, this person feels that they're lacking. So yeah, it does involve deep shadow work, and it does involve having a growth mindset and a level up mentality if you're gonna kind of transmute and both of you enjoy a healthier relationship. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say on that subject. If you have any particular questions that relate to your specific scenario, then you are free to leave your questions, your comments in the comment box below. I will try to answer them. If you want me to answer your specific question, you feel free to DM me on Instagram, or if you want to have a one-on-one session, then I'm also available for those. Like with always, I will love you and leave you, and thanks for watching, Soul Fam, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.
You're introduced to LSD, and unless you've taken some other drug, like for instance, like marijuana or something, well, you know, it's an altogether new thing, and you actually